Let's take a quick look at the Mexicola Grande portion of my multi-grafted avocado tree. And as you can see, not only is it loaded with flowers, it's loaded with bees as well. Now, I get a lot of questions regarding flowering of avocado trees and why aren't they getting fruit set, and why is it that my tree sets so much fruit, and do I put honey on the flowers to attract bees? And I don't. I just think that when you have a healthy tree to begin with, and they will put out the amount of flowers that's needed for them to reproduce with avocados. Part of that is having a very healthy microbiome in the soil, having a good soil. And also it is also fertilizer. This guy, you got to put just the right amount of fertilizer. Too much fertilizer, and we'll talk about which fertilizer I use in a minute, but too much fertilizer, and it just, especially nitrogen, it will just produce all kinds of leaves and not any flowers. But yeah, take a look at all these flowers and bees. It's just very crazy. And while out of these millions of flowers, I won't get millions of fruit, it will produce most likely quite a bit of fruit, more than my family can eat. But that's our goal, isn't it? Produce wonderful fruit. And in order to do that, you have to have a really good nutrition regime. And wow, look at these bees. I'm kind of a little leery of getting too close because I'm somewhat allergic to bees. But anyway, yeah, you just got to use some really good nutrition and good watering system too. I micro sprinkler. This tree is in the middle of my front yard, and it gets a little bit of overspray from my irrigation system, my lawn irrigation system. But I also have a micro sprinkler that I put on it whenever it's extremely hot, a couple days before the heat wave comes. But yeah, as far as the fertilizer goes, I use an organic fertilizer with not too much nitrogen. Now, I know that there are other people saying, well, you know, I've used the citrus and avocado food that I've seen has a lot of nitrogen in it. And as I'm showing here, I actually throw a little bit of lawn fertilizer around the base of it. It doesn't seem to affect the avocado negatively. But yeah, a lot of people are saying that citrus and avocado food has a lot of nitrogen. I believe that that's for full-size mature trees. But for younger trees, like this one that's less than 10 years old, I use an organic fertilizer called Hollytone. And it is got a lot of good stuff. It's from Espoma. I think that's how you pronounce the name. And I use about, maybe, you see it has all these micronutrients and stuff in it. It's just great. It's just great for flowering fruit set. A tree this size, I usually put about a cup and water it in really good right about now, as it's starting to get some new leaf growth in addition to the flowers. But you want to water it in very well. I wouldn't do this with any citrus and avocado tree food. I meant to say citrus and avocado tree food. Any of the that you find at the big box stores can be pretty harsh, especially the non-organic. So yeah, this is what I use, the Hollytone. It works great. So yeah, for those of you that follow my channel, you know that I have used different kinds of fertilizer from time to time. This Hollytone seems to have done the best, and it's organic. And if you're a type of person that likes this channel, you like to grow tropical fruit trees in marginal climates, make sure to hit my like, subscribe button, notification bell. Comments or questions, leave them in the comments section below. I do my best to get back to everybody with their comments and questions. You have a wonderful day.